Let's
go to
Texas
Missouri.
Twister
The
on a
NBC
Thursday
News
night.
Marist poll shows.
Thanks, Dan.
Here we go, guys. Everybody look. Claire McCaskill
Okay, let's
pulling
stop
into
right
the
there.
lead as she seeks a third term. Come on, Claire, 50% to Attorney General Josh Hawley's 47%. My Lord. Another poll showing them within the margin of error, but slightly better for McCaskill than the tide race the poll found in late
Stop
August.
right there. Steve Kornacki, there is no reason Claire McCaskill should be within 15 points
My God.
in any race. If this woman wins again in that state without Todd Akin this time.
I'm obsessed
I mean,
with her.
I was shocked when I
love her.
saw her tied with him last week.
Yeah.
If this is breaking Claire's way, that's going to be one of the biggest Democratic achievements of the night.
And there's two states, actually, I think, that are very similar, Missouri and Indiana. In both of those states, the Trump-Clinton margin was about the same, about a 20-point margin for Trump in 2016. And in both of those states, with McCaskill in Missouri, who Republicans have looked at for the last 6 years and said she only won because of Todd Akin, and then Donnelly in Indiana, who Republicans have looked at for the last 6 years and said, you know, remember, he only won because Richard Murdoch, the Republican nominee in 2012, had a Todd Akin-like moment in that campaign. They were both thought to be fluke winners in 2012. Put him up against more generic Republican candidates. Republicans said, and we'll take him out. There is a chance. You know, our polling has shown Donnelly ahead in Indiana as well.
Yeah.
There's a chance McCaskill survives in Missouri and Donnelly survives in Indiana.
And by the way, Mika, if at the end of the night Democrats survive in Montana, Missouri, West Virginia, Indiana, that's going to be as shocking as Republicans winning in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin in the Senate races in 2016. Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.